Audio check. Good. Alright, hello everyone. I know this is an unusually early stream. And we will still be having Slipstream Sundays tonight. Excuse me. But I've been up for a while. I've been racing for a while. And I'm not quite ready to turn in yet. I still got that need for speed. So I figured, why not try to work it out? Here we have our 1932 Ford. This is this week's car. So, this car has been a great balance between my first two. For a reminder, there we go. My first car was a 1965 Ford Mustang, and man is she awesome. Call her Penny. Penny or Copper. 0 to 60 in 2.23 seconds. Top speed of 234 miles per hour. 944 horsepower. Very strong car. Pretty heavy car. Makes for a fun, fast racer, but also really, really good at drifting. I got close to beating the current style mission for Manu with this car, and I decided to retire it because I had sort of not really come to the conclusion. It's something I always wanted to do, but I had maxed it out. I had fully tuned it to be as good as it could be, and I used it to beat the Build Amy quest line. And so I figured it's sort of served its purpose. It's done its job. I'm not going to get rid of it, not selling it. I'm always going to keep it. But I moved on to the 1971 Nissan Fairlady, which I nicknamed Snowflake, painted white. Very good car. Faster acceleration, 0 to 60 in 1.93 seconds. Top speed of 226 miles per hour, 664 horsepower. But it's a much lighter car, and as such it sticks to the road a lot better without drifting than the 65 Mustang. If you're looking for a power racer or a power race car, Fairlady's it. And I used the Fairlady to beat the Speed Spike quest line. It's fully tuned up, so I retired it. Now, we are on the 1932 Ford, and ain't she a beaut? What a classic. That's what I nicknamed it, the classic. Pretty good stats. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Top speed of 234 miles per hour, 584 horsepower. It's, like I said, it's a bit of a balance between the first two cars. It does drift, not as much as the 65 Mustang, but it does. It has a little bit of drift in it. It's also very, very grippy though. Not quite as grippy as the Nissan Fairlady, but I would say it's closer to the Nissan Fairlady in terms of grip than it is to the drift of the 65 Mustang. And so what I want to do with this, if possible, is to try to beat Manu's style quest line. And if I can't, I might try it a few times. And, doesn't work out, doesn't work out. There's plenty of other cars out there. I might just dedicate this to just running some regular races and running some particularly drag races to see if I can beat them. And so that's sort of going to be what we're going to be focused on for the rest of this morning and tonight. And then you probably caught a glimpse of our next car, which we'll be racing next Sunday. That is the 2006 Lotus Exige. This car has not been tuned yet. That is something I look forward to doing at the end of tonight's stream. And I really want to try to focus this car on trying to run the Outlaw missions, which we really haven't been able to run yet. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll see if we can make that happen next Sunday. We also have some of our other cars waiting in the wings. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. There we go. After the Lotus, we have the 2015 Mercedes AMG. Oof. It's the only Mercedes in the game, but looking forward to racing that. The car I currently own is Mercedes. So not this one, but it is, and so, you know, I kind of get to sort of rep my current brand, so that's going to be fun. And out the gate, it's already has some pretty nice stats. 0 to 60 in 3.86 seconds, and keep in mind, it's not tuned at all. I haven't touched it, and so that's not bad at all. Top speed 185, horsepower 468. This thing's probably going to be a beast after I fully upgrade it, but typically Mercedes are heavier cars, so this might be a bit of a drifter like the 65 Ford Mustang, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. After that, we have the 2017 Nissan GT-R Premium. This I chose because this car served me very well. I don't think this year, not the 2017 version, but the Nissan GT-R did serve me very well in Gran Turismo 5. And it impressed me so much. It wasn't my favorite car. I did like the paint scheme I put on it, but it wasn't my favorite car. But it in terms of looks is what I mean. But in terms of performance, I thought of it as old reliable. If you're just looking to win a race, you're looking for good grip, you're looking for good speed, you're looking for good acceleration, the Nissan GT-R, excellent balance among all three. After that, we got ourselves the 1973 Porsche 911 Carrera RSR 2.8. Now, some of you may be wondering, why is this car even in my warehouse or garage? That is a good question, because if you just go to purchase car, since I already told you I beat the build and I beat the speed quest lines, you have access for free to the 1973 Nakai's Porsche 911 Carrera, which you gain access to from Amy's build quest line, and you also have access to the 73 Magnus Porsche 911 Carrera, which you get from Spike's speed quest line. I don't know if they all have, I don't think they all have Porsches as prizes, all the quest lines, but yeah, these two quest lines did, and I kind of like the look of them. I'm a bigger fan of Magnus Porsche, but what I don't like about the cars that you have access to that you win for free is that you can't change them at all. You can't change them cosmetically. You can't change the parts inside. You can't adjust any kind of settings, like for the handbrake or, you know, the tires or anything. It's just as is. And I mean, both of these cars control pretty nicely. I really prefer, or really like, Magnus Porsche. And I'm not a big fan of Nakai's Porsche at all. But Magnus Porsche, man, that thing's pretty awesome. But like I said, you can't change anything. And I really would like to make the cars my own, which is why I chose to purchase the Porsche 911. I'm not buying any other cars till after I beat at least 2 more quest lines. Probably to celebrate beating... Actually, I'm probably not going to buy another car until I use up my current set of cars. And that's because both the build quest line and the speed quest line both gave me these cars, but I actually had to use these cars to win races. Not a lot. I just had to win, I think, 1 race in Nakai's Porsche, and I had to win 1 race in Magnus Porsche. But for the time that I had them, they took up 1 space in my garage. And so I don't want to run another race and then all of a sudden you're like, oh great, here's a car to race with, go run with it. Oh, but wait, you don't have space in your garage. So you're going to have to get rid of a car in your garage in order to complete that quest line. And I would hate to buy a car and to tune it up, to buy everything it needs, and then to have to sell it to receive a car to just beat a story mission. So because of that, I'm not buying any more cars until I at least run through the cars that I'm currently racing. Legendary is here. Hey, Legendary. Welcome, welcome. What's up? I know I'm streaming super early. I'm not supposed to be streaming for another, like, 9 hours. It's a good thing. Actually, I hadn't planned on doing any multiplayer right now. I was going to do that tonight for Slipstream Sundays. But I think what I'm going to do for Slipstream Sundays is, because I'm racing right now in single player, we're just going to launch tonight in multiplayer, just straight into multiplayer. I'm thinking if maybe we just always do that for Slipstream Sundays. Maybe we'll just always just go straight into multiplayer. I think we will. Because it seems like not everyone can stay on that late. Like I know Creepy has the game. He raced with us last Sunday night. But he could only race with us for about an hour and then he had to go to work. And I know you can only race for so long because then you have to try to get some sleep. So I think from now on for Slipstream Sunday, starting tonight, we're just going to launch straight into multiplayer. And then when everyone just has to go do their own thing, that's when I'll do more single player activities. But it seems like the bulk of this game, like the story's there, and I really do like the story. But I feel like Slipstream Sundays are becoming more of a community thing, more of a community night, not just a single player thing. Now, I'm still going to do the single player thing. Like I said, if there's no one who is available to race at night after a certain time, I'll knock it out. And I might start doing more afternoon Sunday streams. Nothing scheduled, but I might just start doing them here and there just to further the story in the game itself. We're at least going to be on this game for another 7 weeks. That's how I'm looking at it. I do want to beat the story, I do want to get the platinum, and I also want to go through the rest of the cars that I want to buy and tune them up, and half an hour. And that's going to take me at least 7 weeks, because each Sunday I'm dedicating to racing just one specific car. So this week is a 1932 Ford, next week's going to be the Lotus. From there, we're going to hit up the Mercedes. Week after that, the Nissan GT-R Premium. Week after that, the Porsche. And then the other cars that I want to get, which aren't too many. I think it's just another, like, what is that, like 3 or 4 cars? Was that? No, that was a Porsche. That's not the Porsche that I was looking at, though. There's a Mercedes, there's a Porsche. We're going to pick up the Ferrari Italia after that. Then the McLaren. And then we're going to finish with the Bet Customs. So we'll see. I think in the next 7 weeks, which is like a month, almost 2 months, we should be able to get through the rest of Need for Speed. And then we might move on to our next racing game. But that's still a long time to be playing Need for Speed. And I feel like I've fallen in love with this game. This is perhaps one of the best racing games I have ever played. Now, it could just be because I haven't played that many more racing games. I mean, I know there's a lot out there. And I know I've missed a lot. I've missed a lot of the early Need for Speeds. I missed Midnight Club. I missed Test Drive. I missed Ridge Racer. So I know racing has a very rich history. But hold on, let me switch headsets. I was in a Discord chat with someone, but I think they fell asleep. There we go. You used to play Midnight Club Street Racing? Nice. I was thinking about picking some of those older racing games up, because I have a PlayStation 3 that's backwards compatible with the PS2. I don't think I would go back and play PS1 racing games. But, it's 22 years old now. Is that older than you? But I would like to go back and experience some of those great PS2 racing games. Yeah? Yeah. But I'm really liking this. I stayed up late last Sunday night, and I finished painting it, styling it. It's pretty nice. 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. Top speed 234 miles per hour, 584 horsepower. I was racing with it last night. I haven't gone to sleep yet, so I'm probably not gonna. I don't know how late or how long I'm gonna stream. I'm thinking maybe till 2 o'clock, so a little less than 3 hours. Then I try to get a few hours of shut-eye before stream tonight. And I just got out of the shop. Alright, let's see where Manu is. Mental block hard. Jump, drift, and style your way through the route at speed. Find the balance between speed and style to cross the finish line inside the time limit. Hit the score target to win. Last time we did this, it was in the 1965 Ford Mustang. We made the score, we didn't make the time, and I think we missed time by like less than a minute. So we'll see how we do in the 1932 Ford, which I feel like I have a better chance at making time in this car, but I don't know about making score because it doesn't drift as much, but we'll see. I wonder if this is the last race mission in the quest line. Where's the racing? Hold on. Wrong way. Where am I supposed to go? There was no racing line, so I just assumed I just go straight. I thought there was just lag with the racing line popping up. Okay, well, I see you tonight, hopefully. Okay, Legendary. I'll see you tonight. Oh, I see it now. I go straight this way.
Okay, light 'em up.
I don't know how well my reflexes are going to be right now, because, like I said, I haven't gotten any sleep yet. 135,000. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. I don't know where Ken is. I know he's behind me, but I don't know how far. Oh no! Uh-oh, oh, oh. Oh, I kissed it. Oh. Sorry, City Services. I didn't mean to mess that sign up for you. I think that was Ken right there. You see how well this vehicle sticks to the road? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I can... I see stream chat flying by. I can't read it right now. I'm trying not to die. Oh no. Oh! I got... Man! Hey now, come on, Ken. Come on. You need to put me in the wall. That was uncalled for. I know I was showing you up most of this race, but that was uncalled for, sir. Oh, he's getting reckless. He just ran over that fire hydrant. And that's what you get. Push me into a wall. Close, 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 close. Through a fence. This is a reckless racing line y'all got painted out here. Oh, I'm catching up to Ken. Oh, that's not Ken. Oh, dang, Ken's gone. Oh, no! Whoa! I thought the road just continued straight on ahead. I didn't know it kept turning. Whee! Oh, there we go again. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good! I lost the racing line. I'm close to score. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. I saw that coming. I should have slammed on brakes before I hit the ramp. Woo! Oh, again? Yeah! Oh! Oh! I done jacked at that person's bike. 142, I made score. Not just gonna make time. Woo-hoo-hoo. No! Oh! Did I do it? I guess that was a finish line. I did it. Okay, back to stream chat. Sharp graciously hosted and peacefully raided the channel. Thank you for the host and the raid. Sharp. Oh, phone call.
Hey man, Ken here. You want to meet up at the bunker? I got some stuff to go with you and Manu. Later, dude.
Nice. Sharp says, nice. Have a good stream. Thanks, Sharp. If you're heading to bed, sleep well, my friend. I'm guessing you were on VR chat. And actually, let me give a couple of shout-outs real quick. Shout out to Legendary, who popped in for a bit. Last casting Need for Speed himself. Throw him a follow if you're looking for a talented Need for Speed racer. He's better at this game than I am. Also, shout out to Sharp, the host of the raid. Obviously, he's a streamer because you raided. Last casting Far Cry 5. I know he also streams a lot of VR chat. So if you're interested in one of those two, check him out. Oh, and Minecraft. Alright. Now, they want to... I always hit that wrong button. They want to meet at the bunker. Where's that at? Where... I should know where it is by now. I don't, but I should. Because I've been there so many times. There it is. We're not going to go in yet, though. Our car got wrecked in the race. I can't show up to the bunker with a wrecked ride. I gotta fix it up first. Alright. Looks like this is the closest gas station. Whoa! Oh, I hit the wrong button. I was like, what's going on with my car? I was hitting the view button instead of the turn button. So for anyone who wants to play, I will be streaming this tonight for my scheduled slip.
I can't believe it, for real. This is crazy.
Pretty damn cool, dude. So cool, I got some friends want to meet you. You being a star and all.
I ain't into the devil thing.
Who said anything about the Risky Devil? I was talking Susan and company.
The all-lady racer group from the east side.
Yep.
Damn. Why did you say so? Invite them all. Hell. Tell the whole damn world it's party time, man. I see you cats at the bunker.
All right. Later, Manu.
Alright, later.
I get a feel like this isn't the last race for Manu's stock. It could be, but I don't think it is. But yeah, for any people who out there who want to race on Need for Speed, this is the PlayStation 4 version. So if you have a PS4 and a copy of Need for Speed and PlayStation Plus, so you can play online, you are more than welcome to hit me up tonight for some races. The entire thing is going to be multiplayer tonight. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm just racing right now because I feel like racing. Let's head back. But yeah, I'm just racing right now because I feel like racing. And I've just been having a lot of fun. I'm not quite tired enough to sleep yet. See if we can... There we go. I didn't mean to cut him off, but people are waiting on me. What was that? Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, that was weird. I mean, realistic, but it was weird. I was hitting the gas, and it was like, I don't know what happened. Like, I tried hitting a little bit harder, and you heard the car go vroom, 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 and it just wasn't moving. It was just, like, basically, I don't know. It's almost like something was wrong with the car. It was weird. Let's go on in.
Congratulations, that was awesome. All right, we'll work out some time. All right?
Ken, you've got to check out this Whiskey Devil footage.
You know those guys?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yo, you hear that? Ken wants to be scouting Lokes for him. I'm a hoonigan.
Yeah. So how does it feel? You guys were hooning with the best of them.
Couldn't have done it without this dude.
You couldn't have done it without us, right? Oh, I gotta bounce. For fame and fortune.
Yeah. The fame and fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This seems pretty celebratory. Maybe this is the last mission for him. Trophy earned, the Hoonigan. Ooh, is it? Ah, General Organa's here. Hello, Organa. How are you doing today? Organa has redeemed Hydrate. Very well. Cheers to you, Organa. This isn't exactly a hydration liquid. It's coffee. It's a diuretic, but I guess so. I have right here on the table, so it will do. Alright, let's see here. Wow. Unless I get a phone call, that was it. I think I just completed, let me see something here. I know it said something about Ken, and I don't know what it was talking about either. Maybe I unlocked Ken's car in the garage? Maybe that was it? That was it. If I want to now, I can get it. 1965 Ken's Hoonicorn Ford Mustang. Oh, that's why he can drift so good. That's the car I started off with, the 65 Ford Mustang. That thing is a drifting machine. Mustang purists look away. Ken Block's first gen 1965 Ford Mustang, also known as the Hoonicorn, is not exactly what you would call period correct. An 845 horsepower Roche Yates Ford V8 gulps down air through 8 individual throttles, reaching through the hood as it sends 845 horsepower to all 4 wheels via a custom 6-speed sequential dog box and all-wheel drive driveline, custom built from the ground up and created for sleighing tires and not much else. Simply put, the Hoonicorn is the automotive embodiment of pure, unadulterated terror. 845 horsepower? What's mine at? Oh, mine's at 944. Actually, that's kind of cool. I have a stronger car than he does. Alright. Let me see something. Do I have to use his car in any race? I'm waiting a bit because I'm about to get booted. I know I am. Yeah, okay. Forgot what I was doing. Let me go to the PlayStation trophies and see what trophies I need left for this game. But yeah, I think the game's gonna like boot me in 5 minutes. I'll just have to select a different server. There we go. Need for Speed. 72% of trophies earned. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I clicked the game instead of the trophies. There we go. Wait a second. Okay, the game does have a platinum. I was going to say. Last trophy earned. Oh, no, where are you? Oh, there it is, yeah. Silver trophy earned. The Hoonigan. Become a style icon. We did it. We finished Manu's drift style quest line. That's awesome. I didn't know we only had one mission left to go. I thought we had like maybe 3 or 4. No. So I was planning to do this tonight. But wow. Okay, cool. So what's next? We have to do the Outlaw missions. We're going to save those for next Sunday. And wait, is that it? They can't. No, they can't be it. They can't be it. Wait, is that it? Oh no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay. So we also have to do the crew missions. We're gonna save those as well. Let's bring up the map. Actually, you didn't have to do that. You can see the active missions there. Oh, I knocked out all the daily challenges to hit 7 copper traffic cars above 56 miles per hour. Complete 2 events, earn $16,000 in events. So we only have 2 quest lines left, sort of 3. Meet Robin at her lockup. Run 2 roadblocks in a pursuit and escape for the Outlaw missions. And then there's another side thing that was added, which are the Risky Devils. We're currently on Challenge 5, and I think there's like 12 or 13. What is that? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Looks like 15 challenges, if I counted right. But we're going to do all those, like I said, later. Next Sunday, we're going to be trying to drive our 2006 Lotus to try to complete the Outlaw quest line. I mean, I could just start customizing it now. Like, why not? I think I will, actually. But, I mean, I don't want to start working on it right now, because I know in the next less than 5 minutes it's going to boot me out of the server. Which I don't really understand why it would do that. I would think, like, whenever you go to Garage, it would be an off-server area. But it's not. But, why not? Let's select it. Again, we're not going to race with this till next Sunday. But, I guess we could start customizing it now. So let's see what we got here. Starting stats. 0 to 60 in 5.13 seconds. Top speed 148 miles per hour. 220 horsepower. Let's upgrade the air filter. 1750. The air filter protects the engine from breathing in dust and dirt particles. Stock filters are generally more restrictive in airflow than aftermarket. Step up to a high-performance air cleaner and filter that works more efficiently and helps increase horsepower. Plus 3 to top speed, plus 6 horsepower, plus 5 to max torque. Cooling system. An intercooler is used to cool the air charge before it enters the throttle body. Cooler air is more dense with oxygen molecules, giving the engine more air and fuel to make more power. Plus 5 top speed, plus 13 horsepower, plus 8 max torque. the intake manifold. The intake manifold allows air to be equally delivered into the cylinders. An aftermarket manifold increases the amount of air, which ultimately produces more engine power. Plus 5 top speed, plus 15 horsepower, plus 9 max torque. Fuel system. As you add more air to the engine, you need to balance it with greater amounts of fuel. Upgrading the fuel system will maximize fuel delivery to the engine, providing a boost to your car's power. Plus 10 to top speed, plus 26 horsepower, plus 16 max torque. Forced induction. Forced inductions come in many forms. A supercharger will be most noticeable at lower RPMs, unlike a turbocharger. Oh, I'm getting booted in a minute. We'll save that. Might as well just try to search for new server now. Oh, I know what I can do. There's 2 lists of add-on trophies for this game. Oh man, one of these is going to be really tough. Like, ridiculously tough. Oh, we'll try and see what happens. Alright. Forced inductions come in many forms. A supercharger will be most noticeable at lower RPMs, unlike a turbocharger that tends to provide less boost until the engine is running at higher RPMs. In all cases, though, installing or upgrading your forced induction will give your engine an excess of torque, providing an easy way to get fast quick. For those who know me, I prefer superchargers over turbo. If this were more like a Gran Turismo type of racing game, where you have long stretches of tarmac, nice and clear and clean, you don't have to worry about crashing into other cars, unless, you know, they're your competitors, then yeah, I would use a turbocharger. But with these city races, sometimes there's a lot of tight turns, there's a lot of braking. You have to do, there's a lot more work in city racing than there is in like real racing. And because of that, and because you don't want to like crash into another vehicle, sometimes you do have to slam on your brakes to avoid an accident, but then you're going to need to get back to speed quick. Supercharger helps with that. So we're going to go with the top supercharger. It's interesting too that once you get to the E ranks, there's only one supercharger, but there's 3 turbochargers. No, it's multiple turbochargers. Look at that. All those different turbochargers, but only one supercharger. That's kind of crazy, but whatever. Plus 42 horsepower, plus 80 max torque. Electric system. A lighter battery can shed precious weight from the car, while good grounds and electrical connection ensure your ECU and ignition are always working properly. Wire tuck. Plus 7 top speed, plus 21 horsepower, plus 16 max torque. Ignition. As you upgrade your engine, it will need more spark. A high-performance ignition produces more voltage to ignite the fuel inside the cylinders. Multi-spark, plus 5 to top speed, plus 15 horsepower, plus 12 max torque. ECU. An aftermarket ECU will provide cohesion to all installed components of the engine, the brains of your vehicle. This will make sure all elements work together, increasing efficiency and maximizing output. Standalone ECU, plus 6 to top speed, plus 18 horsepower, plus 14 max torque. Engine block. The engine block is the foundation of an internal combustion engine. Upgrading this is a good way to increase your engine's durability so it can handle more horsepower. Plus 20 top speed, plus 60 horsepower, plus 50 max torque. Camshaft. The camshaft operates the valves in the cylinder head. Upgrading to aftermarket changes the character of your cam, mainly defined by the valve's lift and duration, producing more peak power. Plus 7 top speed, plus 24 horsepower, plus 21 max torque. Cylinder heads. Cylinder heads upgrades can change the size and design of the ports, which define the volume of air and fuel that flow to the combustion chamber. Better airflow is key here in allowing your engine to create additional power. Plus 10 top speed, plus 30 horsepower, plus 25 max torque. Exhaust manifold. Performance exhaust manifolds, or headers, are the first place the exhaust has to go as it exits the combustion chamber. Upgrading your manifolds will allow for more flow and produce more power. Plus 3 to top speed, plus 40 horsepower, plus 33 max torque. I had over $100,000 before I started upgrading this car. Now I'm down to 13 grand. This is horrible. Exhaust system. Exhaust gases travel through your exhaust system as they exit the engine. A less restrictive exhaust can wake up the engine and provide extra flow. Plus 24 horsepower, plus 20 max torque. Clutch. The more power your engine makes, the stronger the clutch will have to be. Aftermarket clutches not only help you get all your horsepower to the ground, they also allow you to shift faster. Increases my 0 to 60 mile per hour time, my acceleration. Nitrous. Insufficient funds. I ran out of cash. Alright, let's see how much money I need. And then I'll go back to the Ford and I'll race that some more. Alright. Time refill. Action. On most of my cars I prefer action. I think only one of my cars I put time. I don't remember which one it was. It might have been the 32 Ford that I did that. Actually, I'll take a look. I'll take a look at the Ford. Actually, no. I think it was the Fair Lady. It was the Fair Lady. Because I couldn't drift with the Fair Lady. So long as I can drift a little bit with a car, I always prefer the action refill. I need 7,500 for that. suspension. I need 1540 for that. Plus differential. Oh, welcome to our Magic Menagerie, Snorf. Thank you for the follow, Snorf. How are you doing today? I need 2160. Plus tires. I might be able to do tires now. Tires are usually cheap. Yeah, that's what I thought. I can do it now. Grip, trip. There we go, grip. Extreme grip tires. Installing new tires affects your tire traction, which changes the characteristics of your handling. There we go. Street racing. Yes. I'm fine. How are you enjoying 2015? I am loving it. Now, I've seen videos online comparing Need for Speed 2015 to other Need for Speeds in the series, and it seems like it's not quite as popular as some of the other ones, especially not as popular as the latest one, Heat. But the 2015 reboot here of Need for Speed is my very first Need for Speed game. And so, for me, this is like one of the best racing games I've ever played. And I'm absolutely loving it. $500 for tires? That's a freaking steal, right? You get all four. All four tires. Ultimate high grip, $500. Yeah, Need for Speed 2015 is really good. Extremely underrated. It's such a vibe. I love the soundtrack. I love the FMV cutscenes. I'm a big fan of full motion video. I used to stream every Sunday full motion video games. I would call it Sunday Cinemas. But I actually ran out of full motion video games to stream. I literally streamed through all of them, at least on console and some on PC. And so I changed it up. Now I do Slipstream Sunday. So every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I just do racing games. And right now, the hotness for me right now is Need for Speed. You played every Need for Speed game, so you can confirm that this is one of the best ones. Nice. Yeah, I'm loving this. I think the characters are cool, they're believable, they're fun, they're all different, they're unique. I love the gameplay. I had to learn how to drift in this game. I didn't know how to do that before. My racing history is pretty spotty. Way back on the Nintendo Entertainment System, I was getting into some Super Sprint, and that was probably about it for the NES. And then I played a little bit of, I think it was Outrun in the arcades when I had the opportunity. And I think some Cruis'n USA and Cruis'n World too, but that was very rare. And then on the PlayStation 1, I got into Jet Moto 2 and Jet Moto 3. And I really love that series, but they just stopped making them. And then I didn't play or get really into a racing game again until the PlayStation 3. And I started playing Gran Turismo 5. And the reason I started playing that was because I saw all the trailers, and I'm like, this game looks so beautiful. I don't care if I'm going to suck at this game when I first start playing it. I know I am, because it's a simulation racer, and I don't play racing games typically. But because of how gorgeous this game looks, I will sit down and force myself to learn how to play it just so I can play a game that looks this good. And I did it. And I beat the game. And I was going to collect all the trophies, but then my console crashed and I lost all my data. And I had put hundreds of hours into that game. And I was like, you know what, there's no way I'm going to put hundreds of hours just to get back to where I was before. I'll just move on to Gran Turismo 6. And I tried, and I didn't like Gran Turismo 6. It had a cool element. There was some segments where you can race on the moon in a moon buggy. I thought that was pretty neat. But outside of that, I thought Gran Turismo 5 was better in pretty much every way. And I just kind of fell out of racing games after that. I never really got back into one. And I would watch my friend Wipeout on occasion, who's super into cars. He's really into racing games. And he was one of the people who sort of reignited that passion for racing games in me. Like I had with Gran Turismo 5. And I'm like, that's it. I think I want to get back into racing games. And when it comes to when to do it, I guess we're going to do it Sundays, because I have nothing to do on Sunday now. We ran out of full motion video games, so we're gonna change it up. And also because I upload all my gameplay footage to YouTube, and I feel kind of bad uploading like full motion video games to YouTube because it's like a very passive genre of game. So it could be argued that if someone could just see a full motion video game, they don't necessarily have to play it. And I feel kind of bad, like I don't want to feel like I'm taking money out of developers' pockets. But racing games is completely different. It's pretty much all about the gameplay, so I feel kind of better about that. But yeah, I looked through the list of games that I had, and I already owned like 3 Need for Speed games. I got them at a good price. They were on sale, I think, for like $5 each, and this was one of them. And I was like, cool, let me try it out, see what happens. And I did not have very high hopes. Not that I didn't think the game was going to be good, but I thought I wasn't going to be any good at the game. I thought I would start it, and I would just go sliding across the street everywhere and slam into a bunch of walls, and I was hoping I wouldn't get frustrated. But I started playing it, and you know, it has a learning curve, just like any game. And the more I played it, the more I liked it. I was really grew with the soundtrack. I liked the characters and the story. I liked the controls. I got used to it. And it's a lot of fun learning a car, mastering it, seeing how it controls, tweaking and tuning it so it drives just the way you like, and then getting to customize the cosmetics too. For me, I'm a huge cosmetics person. I love taking something and making it my own, whether it's creating your own character in a video game or taking a car and making it look exactly how you want, from the paint scheme to the body to everything. And this car does a really, really good job of that. In fact, this game does a better job at cosmetics than Gran Turismo 5, which I don't know how big a claim that is, or how flashy a claim that is, because this is a PlayStation 4 game and Gran Turismo 5 is a PlayStation 3 game. So, but still, comparing this to the quote-unquote ultimate car simulator, I mean, I consider that to be quite something. And there's some more I can see on it too, I know, but I know you've been posting stuff to Stream Chat, and I want to take a look at that. Alright, you say Need for Speed used to always use FMV cutscenes. Really? And they're notorious for being very cheesy and cringe, but that's part of the Need for Speed charm. I agree, I love it. So for the 5 character stories, which one is your favorite so far? Oh, that's hard to say. That is hard to say. I love them all, but I love them all for different reasons. I think it's hard. It's so hard for me to say. So actually, I'm gonna say what I was going to say before, because it leads into your question, to answer your question. So for me, and this is going to sound weird, but you know, it's how I am. When it comes to gaming, the most important element to me, the #1 element that I need in a game that is non-negotiable, I need story. And that sounds weird, but it is. I need a good story. It doesn't even have to be necessarily a really good, well thought out story. I just need a story. Like, it could be something basic, like in a fighting game. You could lose to a certain character in a fighting game during the intro cutscene, and then you spend the rest of the game going through arcade mode, beating 11 or 12 other fighters, so you can get to the end of the fighting game, so you can fight the guy who beat you in the intro to prove that you've become a better fighter over the course of time. Like, that's good enough for me. That's a story right there. I'll take it. But a lot of racing games don't have stories. Gran Turismo PSP had no story. Gran Turismo Sport at launch had no story. Later on, it got a story added to it, but at launch it had no story. Burnout Paradise looks like a really good game, goes on sale all the time. Looks like a ton of fun, has no story. Has challenges, no story. Assetto Corsa, I've seen my friend Wipeout play Assetto Corsa a lot, and I actually bought it on PC, because I'm planning to play with him eventually. But Assetto Corsa, gorgeous looking game, no story. Challenges, no story. Need for Speed has not only a story, it has 5 stories. That blew my mind. That absolutely blew my mind. And they all kind of tie into an overarching story. That is beautiful. That alone makes this the best racing game I have ever played in my entire life. Just because it has that much content in it. Like, oh my gosh. And like I said, I enjoy the gameplay. The only thing I would change in this game, if I could, is, and I know there's a mod to do this on PC, is I would like to race at times in the daylight, so I can see like the environment, and I can see how pretty my car looks with the sun like beaming off the car. Like, I would like to see that, but this game is only at night. Sometimes you get kind of like close to dawn or close to sunset, so there's a little sun out in the sky, but you know, that's the one thing I would change if I could. But now to get back to your question, which of the 5 characters is your favorite? I would say I really liked Amy, which is the build questline person. I liked her for 2 reasons. The first reason is because you had to beat her missions to unlock the rest of the parts for your car. So it's like, yeah, it's cool, you advance the story with the other characters, but with Amy, you not only advance the story, you unlock parts for all of your cars by completing her story. So she's the first one I did, for that reason. But also, I like Amy the most because she's just super cute. And I have a thing for, like, intelligent women, or, like, women who, like, are clever at doing things with their hands. And the fact that, like, she was the mechanic, and she was kind of cool with that, and she had a cool person, I'm like, she's awesome. I like her. So I think overall she's probably my favorite. I think a close runner-up would be Manu, the style guy. I like Manu because of his personality, but also because I like the drift races the most in this game. Like I said, I didn't know how to drift at all when I got into this. During Gran Turismo 5, I was a pure power racer. Even during, I think, the 1 or 2 challenges, it might have just been 1 challenge, that you're sort of required to learn how to drift in Gran Turismo 5, I didn't do it. I just learned how to power race through what it called a drift, and it still gave me credit for it even though I didn't drift. But I never learned how to drift. And in this game, I had to, like, force myself to learn and adapt to a different racing style, because the game judges you on drifting, and it judges you on drifting all the time. You don't have to drift all the time. You only have to really drift in the drift challenges for Manu. But the game still judges you on drifting, and you score more points if you drift during a race, or just in general. So I'm like, I have to learn this. And I fell in love with it. Drifting in this game is my favorite part of the whole game. So because Manu really focuses his missions on that, Manu's got to be my second. And I just beat his quest line just like 15, 20 minutes ago. Spike with the speed missions, I beat his quest line last Sunday, and I kind of like him. He's a little peppy. He's a little, I mean, he might be, I don't know if I call him my least favorite character, but initially his quest line was the most fun for me because it was most open to how I'm used to racing, which is just point A to point B as fast as you can. You don't have to drift, you just have to make it. And I'm like, I can do that. That I know how to do. And so that helped me get a lot of money early on. And I like Spike's peppy personality. He's a little hot-tempered, but I mean, that just makes him more real. That just makes him more believable, because no one's perfect. Then there's, I forgot her name. I haven't done her quest line yet. The one who's like the crew. I think her name is Amber, maybe. She seems cool, but like I said, I really haven't got to know her that much because I haven't spent that much time doing her missions. So, you know, I'll find out more about her as I go. And then there's the lead guy, which I kind of spoiled it for myself. I know he like does the outlaw quest lines, and I spoiled it because I've been trying to, no joke, I've been trying to knock out. Wait, I left off on brakes. Okay. I've been trying to knock out this quest line for like ever. Let me see if I can bring it up. Run 2 roadblocks in a pursuit and escape. I can't figure it out. Someone has gotten on here and literally showed me how to do it, like through their stream. I've raced a car and I've gotten full heat. Full. And I drive down the road, turn around, drive back. There are like 3 cop cars chasing me. And I'm like, when are you guys going to drop the roadblocks? They're not dropping roadblocks. I don't know what to do. Like, it's not that they're catching me, it's just they won't drop roadblocks. So I can't complete this mission because of that reason. And when I first started playing this game, I want to say within the first like 2 or 3 races, they actually did drop roadblocks. And had I had this up, this objective, I would have beat it then, but I didn't have it then. And ever since that one time where they dropped roadblocks and I escaped, they've never dropped roadblocks on me ever in the game. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. But like I said, someone kind of showed me something in their stream, so I think I might try this, but I won't probably try it till like next Sunday, because next Sunday is when I would try to run the outlaw missions with the Lotus. But yeah, I mean that's kind of what I got in the characters so far, but I'm really loving them all. Let me scroll back up to stream chat. You see, if you want to know just how good this game is, I heavily judge Need for Speed games based on how their cops are. And this game has some of the absolute worst cops in the franchise's history. And yet, excuse me, and yet it's still in my top 3 for best Need for Speed games. It's that good. Nice. I see you're on PlayStation as well. That's cool. Yep. I am a multi-system streamer. I do PS 1, 2, 3, 4, Xbox Original 361, PSP, and PS Vita. And I should be getting my gaming PC in hopefully the next couple months. I pre-ordered a Steam Deck, and I'm waiting for the email saying, hey, would you like to finish paying off your Steam? I'm like, yes. But Steam hasn't, or Valve hasn't contacted me yet, so I'm still waiting on that. But I am predominantly a PlayStation gamer. I've been with PlayStation since PS1, and yeah, I don't have any plans to get a PS5. That's not my thing. But that's only because I have so many games left to play on the systems I own now. I feel like if I got a PS5, I wouldn't use it. It would just collect dust. So I feel like I'm planning to skip an entire console generation. But when PlayStation 6 drops, I'll pick that up. PlayStation 6 will most likely be backwards compatible with the PS5 at least. That's when I'll start playing PS5 games. I'll buy my PS6 and start playing PS5 games on it. And then eventually PS6. But I'm good with the games that are on these consoles right now. Someone says, the Outlaw missions were my favorite. I love not only being able to do missions based around pursuits, but they made it kind of like a whodunit with who the outlaw is. Yeah, I went to, the way I found out is I went to some online strategy guides where I was like, how do I complete this mission? Like, where do I need to drive through a specific part of the map to have them drop roadblocks? Like, what's going on? And when I went to that guide, they're like, well, first you have to do this mission, and then eventually this quest giver gives you this mission, and when they said that quest giver's name, and I'm like, oh, that's who it is. So that kind of spoiled it for me. I didn't go looking for it. Not that specific information anyway, but I came across it. But I kind of thought it might be him anyway, because, I mean, if you pay attention to the facial hair on the messages, it's like, it's a person who has like a shaved down mustache and what looks like a bit of a goatee. And there's only one person in the crew. Oh, her name is Robin for the crew. I thought it was Amber. There's only one person on the crew who has that kind of facial hair. So if you pay attention, you kind of know who it is. But, yeah, I still kind of wanted to be a little surprised. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Ah, Creepy's here. Hello, Creepy. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing this afternoon, Creepy? Shout out to Creepy. Last streaming some Need for Speed himself. Creepy just got this game not too long ago. He's learning to race with it. Creepy, I just raced against one of your times late last night, and I couldn't beat it. It was I think it was an easy drift challenge. And I think your score is like 42,000 something. And I legitimately tried to beat it in my 1932 Ford. And I think I only got up to like 23,000. So, nice. Congrats to you. But Creepy is another variety streamer. He does. He's very knowledgeable about cars. He also does science fiction games, some shooters, and he likes Phoenix Wright. So if you're into those, give him a follow. Snorf says, "Dude, I love you, man. I've never seen anyone be this passionate on Twitch for Need for Speed. Holy crap. Almost rivaling you." Well, that's how I am. I'm very passionate when it comes to gaming in general, and I'm passionate when it comes to specific titles. And that's one of the reasons that I stream, so I can share that passion with other people. Gaming is not only a hobby, it's a lifestyle, and it's my favorite form of art. It combines architecture, sculpture, graphic design, sound design, music, storytelling. It's just such a rich medium, and what makes it the best out of all other art forms is it introduces interactivity. When you can take a person and say, okay, here's the art, not only can you experience it by listening to it, by reading it if there's text, by learning from it, by looking at it, but you get to manipulate it, you get to change it, and you get to take it and make part of it your own. That's really what makes it special, and it's exciting. Snorf says, "Travis is absolutely my favorite character. He seems like the mentor for everyone else. He's clearly in charge, but he also wants to teach the new racers to be better and push themselves." Plus, there's a theory that Travis is the protagonist from 4 previous Need for Speed games, which I absolutely freaking adore. Really? Interesting. I saw a storyline on Need for Speed, and their theory was that the character that you're playing as in this game is actually the hero from the 4 previous Need for Speed games. They're like, he keeps going from city to city, and eventually you kind of come here, and it's like this is sort of his retirement. Because it's like after this game, you never see him again in like another Need for Speed game, or at least not up until Heat. I mean, you don't see him in Heat, but like from here on, you don't see him anymore. But that was their theory. I don't know about that though, because I haven't played any of the other Need for Speed games. Like I said, this is my first one. Do we got to play some time? Are you doing open lobbies or just solo? Right now, I'm just doing solo. I'm just kind of goofing off. But every Sunday night at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, I have what I call Slipstream Sundays. That's dedicated to racing games. And it's completely open to multiplayer. So I said earlier I'm going to make a change. At first, it was first hour was single player. After that was open to multiplayer. But I've decided I'm making a change where the entire Sunday, or the entire Slipstream Sunday stream, starting at 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern, is going to be completely multiplayer the entire stream. Now, if people eventually have to, do other things, then I'll continue streaming single player. Like I know Creepy, who's here right now, he joined us last Sunday for about an hour, but then he had to go to work. Someone else was here earlier named Legendary. He typically joins us for 1 to 2 hours, and then he has to try to get some sleep. After the first couple hours or so, if people kind of drift out of the lobby, that's cool. I'll keep racing, I'll keep streaming. And if anyone else wants to jump in at any time, hit me up. We'll run as many races as you want. I sent you a friend request? Okay. I'll try to accept it on my phone. Since I'm streaming directly from PS4, I don't like to tab out to the cross media bar, because if I do, it'll blue screen on stream. But let me finish adding these numbers together, and then I'll go ahead and accept. For the roadblocks? Yeah, for the roadblocks. Kirby says, if you're opening the game to multiplayer, I can hop on long enough to show you what I've done to the bucket. T? Yeah, tonight you can. Someone says, listen, if you need help with the roadblocks, I can absolutely help. I do pursuits in this daily. I know where the cops are and how to keep them on yet, meaning roadblocks. Well, I had someone on here, I believe his name was Breaker. He has different names. He has like a different name for PSN, for Twitch, and for the Discord, because he's also a member of our Discord. But he showed me on his stream what he did. And basically what he did is he took his car to a police station, which makes a lot of sense. And right outside, sure enough, there was a cop. And so he just kind of like rolled up, looked at the cop, and then like peeled out, and the cop started chasing him. And then he went like to the very first intersection, turned left, and drove down, made a U-turn, drove back, and he just kept doing that over and over again, just going up the street, U-turn, drop back down the street, U-turn, and going back up. And eventually, they got so mad they started dropping roadblocks. And he's like, see, it just takes a while, but you just keep doing that next to the police station so long as you don't get on the highway, and they will eventually drop roadblocks. It just takes a while, but it'll work. It's like, oh, okay, cool, I'll try that next time. Creepy says, I also don't much like Need for Speed games because it makes people assume that all car lovers like to race, and that's just not true. I can see why you would think that, because this game is all about racing. But the way I also look about Need for Speed is, even though it is about racing, it's about appreciating cars from different perspectives. So, like, each of the 5 quest givers in Need for Speed, at least in this Need for Speed, all grade you on something, but they also sort of appreciate cars in their own way. So, like, the Outlaw quest line is more about appreciating the mystique, the danger associated with speed racing, associated with illegal street racing. And so for him, it's more like the rush, it's the adrenaline. With Manu, it's all about style. It's all about how cool it is to burn out and just drift. Not necessarily speeding, but just drifting around tight corners and just looking cool. And I like that. And with Spike, for him, it's all about speed. For him, it's all about the pure race. I don't know why I want to call her Amber. I gotta look up her name again because I keep forgetting Robin. For Robin, it's all about the crew. It's all about like hanging out with other fellow car enthusiasts and just sharing the love of cars. And then with oh dang, I forgot her name. Oh, Amy. And then with Amy, it's about the build. It's about in-depth knowledge of cars and customizing it and seeing how much performance you can get out of your vehicle. So they all kind of appreciate, they all race, but they all appreciate cars in a different way, and I like that. Creepy says, I am alive. That is good. You were racing the tofu machine? I was watching YouTube videos on that earlier as well, about the Initial D car, and about how people actually went in and they made that car look almost exactly like the car from the anime Initial D. And they were racing it around. And in the YouTube video, they put the intro theme from Initial D to their racing track. I thought that was hilarious. Storm says, and I can hop in maybe to help you with those cops. Up to you, though. Sure. Well, I was going to wait till next Sunday to sort of give myself a goal. I'm sort of pacing myself out. I feel like I don't want to burn through this game too quickly. But, yeah, if you're down next Sunday, let's do it. Next Sunday, I'll be racing the Lotus. Every week, I'm racing a different car through my 10 that I picked out. So, I wrote a list here. I think you can see it. That's it there. I marked them all down. The check marks are the ones I've already picked up. So I started with the 1965 Ford Mustang. Thing is an absolute drifting machine, and I used that to beat Amy's storyline, the build storyline. Then I moved on to the Nissan Fairlady last Sunday, and I used that to beat Spike's speed storyline. And then today, I switched up to the 32 Ford, and I used that to beat Manu's style quest line. So my hope is that next Sunday, I'll be focusing on the Lotus, and I'm going to try to use this to beat the Outlaw storyline. And then I have all 10 cars here, so I mean, eventually I know there's only like 5 quest lines. Kind of 6 if you want to include the Risky Devils, which I'm going to try to complete. So eventually I'm going to have like 3 spare cars here, but I'm just going to keep playing for the other 3 weeks and just race with each car. But yeah, tonight is just going to be about having fun, maybe doing some drag races, just doing random races, whatever anyone wants to do, that's what we'll do. Creepy says tonight. Cool, cool. Snarf says, yeah, I know the mechanics behind it. They start dropping roadblocks at high heat 2 and at heat 3 in general. So essentially, get your fine to $5,000 as fast as possible and you'll get roadblocks. See, I think the reason it wasn't working for me last time is because when the cops started chasing me, one, I had to slow down because my car at the time was so strong I would leave them in the dust. But also because I was racing on the highway. And Breaker told me, like, you can't race on the highway. It's like, it's a little realistic in that when they don't want to drop roadblocks on the highway because in real life you wouldn't want to do that because it would derail too many other cars and cause accidents. But if you're on a side street, they'll do it. Creepy says, for me, it doesn't matter what you drive as long as you love driving it. Exactly. That's what they say in the game, actually. They say it doesn't matter what you drive, just drive. So I think that's actually one of the quotes that pops up on the corner here, like for the tweets, like where it says Ken Block, cooning is not a crime. Eventually something comes up like that, Creepy. They quote you. Snarf says, so wait, you'll be on later tonight? If so, absolutely count me in. Yep. Every Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I have Slipstream Sundays dedicated to racing games with multiplayer. And so right now, for at least the next 7 weeks, we're going to be on Need for Speed. And then after that, we're going to rotate to a different racing game, and then from there, we're going to rotate. So, like, once I basically beat the campaign of a racing game, if it has a campaign, then we move on to the next one. If it doesn't have a campaign, then we'll race in that racing game for probably about a month, which is 4 Sundays, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So I kind of want to bounce back and forth between more realistic racing games, which I see as Need for Speed, and that it has, like, a real car, and, like, more funny party-style racing games, like Team Sonic Racing. So, you know, I've been away from racing for so long that I feel like I need to fill that in with a more well-rounded racing diet, so to speak. So I want to experience it all. Creepy says, gas, 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 or deja vu. Snarf says, yeah, you need to drive slow. The cops literally cannot keep up with you. Yep. Stay at or below 100 miles per hour and you'll be fine. Okay. He says, doesn't matter if you race. Drive Miss Daisy or never drive it at all. Make it yours and love it forever. Mm-hmm. Snarf says, yeah, my driver details. It tells you who you drive most like based on how you get most of your rep. I drive most like the Outlaw because I've gotten 6,031,787 rep by doing Outlaw stuff, with Speed being second at 4,345,174 rep. That's a lot. I'm going to wait for another 3 quotes to come up to see if it comes up here. There's Nakai-san. Dude, that race! Oh my gosh, Nakai-san. Not Nakai-san specifically, but the race where you have to race against Amy with Nakai-san's car? Oh my gosh, that was hard. That was so hard for me. When she used his car and I could use my own car, it wasn't that bad. But when I had to use his car against her car, that was insane. That was absolutely ridiculous. And I noticed that when I'm racing against the Legends, it's kind of especially difficult. But if I have to use their cars, it's even more difficult. Though when I had to use Magnus's car, his like speed Porsche, it wasn't that bad. But oh my gosh, Nakai-san's Porsche, that was, oh my gosh, that was hard. Okay, I'm not seeing it. But hold on. I'm going to forget what I'm doing here. I didn't see the quote pop up, but I'm pretty sure if it pops up later tonight, I'll share it. Let me go back to where I was with the brakes, calculate these costs, and I'll accept your friend request. And then I want to relate what I think is a funny story about how I've been winning my races. So brakes, I need 1985 plus upgrade the handbrake. I need 1135 plus the Patrick Swayze bars, 1570 plus, that's it. So I need 15,890. That's not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Well, actually, I need that to finish tuning it, but then I have to get more money for cosmetics. And I'm not sure what I want cosmetically for this car yet. But I at least want to finish tuning it. Let's switch back to our 1932 Ford, which I like to call the Classic. I'll use this to run some races, win some money, and I'll use that to finish tuning up the Lotus. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let me go back to the PlayStation app. Oh. I closed out the app too much. Requests. Accepts. Alright, there we go. Friend request accepted. Alright. Oh, let me go back to stream chat here. If that doesn't tell you how often I do chases, I don't know what does. Kirby says, it doesn't tell me who I drive like. You have to go to My Need for Speed in the top right there, and then hover over driver details. Don't click it. Let's try that. Go to My Need for Speed. In the top right there, and then hover over driver details. Don't click it. Oh, I see. So I guess I race most like Magnus. Speed. $1.56 mil. Yeah, that is wow, that is 1.56 million. And it looks like Outlaw would be next. Interesting. Cheers. Yeah, it tells me my favorite car, time play, top speed, money earned, biggest fine escaped, total likes, miles driven in games played. Oh, you meant the card, not the tab. So you clicked it. So if you go back and click My Need for Speed again, don't hit R1 or L1, just scroll with the left stick. You're looking at the tab. Okay. You drive most like Magnus? Neat. Oh, Creepy drives most like Magnus as well. Cool. The second highest destruction, so Outlaw. Yeah, Creepy and I drive the same. I don't know who that is, but it's literally only 2 points higher than drifting. Same here. Drifting is my third, and I think it's only third because when I first started, I was crashing into quite a bit of things, and so my destruction score went up. But since I've learned more and more how to control these cars, I've gotten a lot better at drifting, and I like to drift a lot. So eventually, it might be drifting might overtake Outlaw, but we'll see. Outlaw is usually high up because destruction, yeah. But when I first started playing this game, I did like the initial story missions, and then I didn't know what to do. So here's how I actually beat most of my races and got most of my money. And I almost feel like I cheated, but I didn't do it intentionally. So when you go into the map, I didn't realize, because there's no manual that you can read for this game. I have the digital copy. I don't have a physical copy. And I didn't realize that where it says like Robin Crew in blue and Outlaw in red, like I didn't realize that meant like, oh, Robin Crew, to do her missions, I have to come over here and select that, and then I do her missions. For some reason, that just eluded me completely through like the first probably like 3 Sundays that I was streaming this game. So I was like, well, I don't really know what to do next, so I guess I'll just start at the top of the map and I'll just work my way down. And so I just start racing through all the races over here, and then in Burnwood, and I went clockwise. And sometimes, like, I'd get a cutscene or story mission progress, but I wouldn't understand, like, why I would be getting that progress. It wasn't clicking with me. And so by the time I started to realize what was going on, and I knew, like, how to do the story missions, I had already done a ton of other events. And so I got really experienced at the track, but I also gained a lot of money. And since I already had a lot of money, I was tuning up my car as I went. And so when I actually got into the story missions and I was like, okay, you're going to race against this person in an easy mode mission, I was like, cool, first off, I've already raced this track. I just didn't race in the story mode, but I raced it in event mode. And second, I'm racing in a car that's really powerful compared to what they're racing in, because I had no idea what I was doing before, and I was just randomly racing different events just to gain a bunch of money and tune my car. So the early game was pretty easy. It didn't really start to get too hard until the Amy race with Nakai-san's car, because until then I could just basically brute force my way through the race. My car was super powerful, and so if I screwed up and I wiped out or slammed into a wall, it wasn't too bad because I could just slam on the gas. Now I just fly past the competition. At least for speed races. For like drifting and stuff, I still had to learn, how to drift. But when I drove Nakai-san's car is like, it feels a lot slower than Amy's car. Amy just floors it, and she's just gone. And it's definitely slower than my 1965 Ford Mustang that I was driving throughout the bulk of the game. And so I really, really had to learn how to race well. And yeah, I eventually beat her. It was tough, but I did it. I was pretty happy about that. Cooper says, my destruction score is 71,741, and my drift score is 71,739. Your drift score might overcome the destruction then. We'll see. Your speed score is 168,841. Snar says, my values are style, 1.9 million. Speed, 4.3 million. Outlaw, 6 million. Crew, 385,000, yeah. Yeah, there are some races that you don't race with a crew at all. It's just solo race. And build, 3.3 million. Alright. So let's see what races I can win. What haven't I done yet? Did that. I did. I don't want to do the Risky Devils either. I want to save that as well. Next Sunday will be Outlaw. I think the Sunday after that we'll do Crew, and the Sunday after that we'll do Risky Devils. Did I do this or not? One event here has a... I think that's one that has a check mark next to it. Angels can catch devils. That sounds like it's a Risky Devil mission. I'll wait on that. What's this one? Mental block. Oh, I just finished that one. Oh, but now it's probably become an event, not a story mission. Eventually, I have to do that with the that other guy's car, the Hoonigan car. Actually, let's do. Do I want to do that now? No, I'll save that. I'll do that later. I've never done neck to neck. No, I have. Yeah, I have. McDermott's Mile. Run the route as fast as you can. Finish within the target time to win. Alright, let's do that. Oh, you've restarted your game twice, really? You must have had so much more bounty than that, but we'll never know. Why'd you restart your game? Or if you have a quick question, could you press the touchpad and go to crew play? I want to see something. Okay. Press the touchpad. I wanted to replay the story. The story is awesome. And go to crew play. You see? There's online. There's creepy. You have my info, and that's me. What's you? Which one is you? I'm guessing this one's you. Yeah? Okay. Everything is maxed. Favorite car, Honda Civic. 1.5 million in the bank. Almost 4,000 miles drifted. 55,000 is the biggest fine. Oh, games played. That's cool. It keeps track of that. Need for Speed, Most Wanted, Rivals. Very cool. Top speed 239 miles per hour. Oh, it keeps track of that too. That's neat. Let's see how Creepy's doing. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Advancing Outlaw, Build, Speed, Style. Favorite car, GT Apex. Top speed 164 miles per hour. I wonder what mine is. Style is done, build is done, speed is done. Oh, my controller's getting low battery. Crew is almost done. I didn't realize I was so close to beating Crew. I feel like I barely even started Crew. I thought it was going to be like 30%. I'm 81% of the way through that. That's pretty crazy. 1.29 mil in the bank. Favorite car? The 65 Ford Mustang. Yep, still my favorite. Top speed 232 miles per hour. Biggest fine, $5 grand. Continue on. I have my information. Very well, very well. Actually, first, let me... Unfortunately, I do have to blue screen here because I'm turning off my controller. And I'm switching. So, sorry for that. Okay, we are back. Storm says, I played Need for Speed Underground, Underground 2, Most Wanted, 2005, Carbon, Hot Pursuit 2, Pro Street, Shift, Shift 2, The Run, Hot Pursuit 2010, Most Wanted 2012, Rivals, Need for Speed 2015, Payback, and Heat. Dang, you are a big Need for Speed fan. Well, I can tell you that I am a huge Need for Speed fan, and we are definitely going to keep racing through this franchise. I'm not going to race through them all. Excuse me. I'm probably only going to race through the Need for Speed games that are on PlayStation 4. I'm not going to go back to PS3. But I have, because I love this game so much. I did go and... That almost hit me. I did go and invest in the other games. So Let me see here. I'm loading up the list right now of racing games for the future. So if you are curious, let's see where I ended at. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our next 10 racing games after Need for Speed are going to be Super Kids Racing, which is, it looks like a very fun, cutesy, like non-realistic party racer. Then Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, we're going to get into that. Then Team Sonic Racing. Then Need for Speed Most Wanted, but that Most Wanted is going to be on the PlayStation Vita. So if anyone has a PlayStation Vita they want to play, we'll jump into that. Then All-Star Fruit Racing. Then Need for Speed Rivals. Then Daytona USA, that one's on the PS3. Then Payback. Then Garfield Kart Furious Racing on the PC. And then Need for Speed Heat. And that will get us through, I believe, all of the Need for Speed games that are on PS4. Childhood franchise. Also, matchmaking has blessed me, and I'm in your lobby now somehow. Oh, cool. Okay, then. Whatever you do, do not play Need for Speed Payback. It is dog crap, by far one of the worst Need for Speed games ever. Did I say Payback was on my list? I already closed it. Let me see. I did. Well, I have to at least try it. If it's garbage, then I'll make fun of it as I play through it. But I have to at least play through it and give it a shot. Oh, there you are. Oh, somehow my car got turned off. I didn't turn it off. Or if I did, I don't remember doing that. Oh, a nice car. I like the paint job there. Very nice. Reached the finish within 6.5 minutes. Yeah, you're already gone. Oh, cop on me. Where'd the music go? There we go. Oh. Uh-oh. I didn't see the racing line until like the last moment. Oh, you're on the highway. You're not going to catch me. I still think we got this. Oh, Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever raced this route before. I've been through some of these locations, but not this part. Let's try to catch back up with some nitrous. There's no one sitting on that bench. Ah. I love when I hit a perfect drift. It's my favorite part of the game. Oh yeah. Woo! Narrow miss. Oh, I'm going too fast now. Going too fast. Go. I should hit my brakes sooner. Getting nitrous, catch back up. Uh-oh. Minute left. Will I make it? Oh, my hands are sweaty. One more checkpoint. Made it. Not bad for a first attempt. Just a few scuff marks on there. Just a few. Oh, I'm number one on the speed wall now. Very cool, very cool. Done. New personal best. 5.25. You finished like a minute ahead of me. That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense though. You are far more experienced in this game than I am. Something else I just learned about this game, I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago, but today was the first time I tried it. If you put the camera where it drops down like this, and then you just set the controller down and don't touch it for a little while, it's almost like there's a person who's, there we go, like they're holding the camera and they just start walking around your vehicle. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's like someone's just walking around you like going, dude, this car is nice. I like how you can do this anywhere. You can park anywhere and just leave the camera like that and just kind of get a 360 view of your car. That is so cool. Yeah. You'll be in Royal Park causing chaos? Okay. Alright, what are we up to now in money? 10,000, and what did I say we needed? 15,890. Okay. What else do we got? Here's one. What is this? Javelin, hard. Race to the finish line in a point-to-point sprint race. First across the finish line wins. Reward 8 grand. That would, yeah, if I win this, that would be enough to finish upgrading the innards of our Lotus. Heading over. Oh, someone's racing. Good luck drive-by. Thanks. Oh! Dirty racing out the gate. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, this is narrow. This is so narrow. Oh no. No, 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 no! I'm that far ahead, everybody? They must have gotten some accidents over there, that narrow road. I almost wiped out right there, and I was able to fully recover, and they still hadn't caught up. I hear them though, they're right behind me now. I'm still in first? What? Oh, you're right behind me, though. I think we all wiped out. That's what happened. I didn't realize where the lane was going, the racing line, until too late. This 32 Ford grips the road so well, it's amazing. My 65 Ford, Oh, I did it? That was it. My 65 Ford, I'd be sliding all over the place. Which isn't, I mean, that isn't really a bad thing. It's just you have to learn how to control it differently. My 71 Nissan Fairlady, it'd be grabbing the road a lot better than this. But you'd really have to be careful with that. I've driven cars like the Nissan Fairlady back in Gran Turismo 5. It's like you deviate too much. You just tap something the wrong way and you're going to wipe out. This car is like a really good balance between those two. It can still drift a little bit, but it's a lot grippier, a lot closer to the Nissan Fairlady, but it's not as sensitive as the Fairlady. I guess you could say it's not as fair as the Fairlady. Alright, now we are up to 18.3. We got it. Alright, let's finish tuning this up. But yeah, I stream different games every day of the week. Or different kinds of games every day of the week. I know that not every game is for every person. Not every game genre is for every person. So I try to offer a little something for everybody. So Mondays, I usually do indie games. Tuesdays, retro games. Wednesdays, I do a just chatting stream. Thursdays, I do role-playing games. Fridays are typically AAA games. Saturdays are horror games. And Sundays are racing games. Action Nitrous, there we go. This is large volume capacity Action Nitrous. This can be refilled by performing driving actions, drift, near miss, oncoming, air, and slipstreaming. There we go. Suspension. Installing fully adjustable suspension gives you full range to tune your spring stiffness between stiff and soft. There we go. And differential. This is a stock part. Oh, wait. There we go. Fully adjustable differential. Installing fully adjustable differential gives you full range to tune your differential between locked and unlocked. And the brakes. Fully adjustable brakes. Installing fully adjustable brakes gives you full range to tune brake strength and brake bias between more and less and front and rear. Handbrake. Fully adjustable. Installing fully adjustable handbrake gives you full range to tune your handbrake strength between weak and strong. And finally, the Patrick Swayze bars. Installing fully adjustable sway bars gives you full range to tune your sway bars between stiff and soft. I have to also say, oh wait. Snorf says, alright, I'm gonna get some cops on me. Make something grandiose. Oh, go for it, Snorf, go for it. Snorf asks, could I perhaps make a game request? Sure, I take game requests. So far, I think we've done 2 different game requests. One was for... actually, 3. One was for Retro... the Retro Game Day. We did Hexic HD. Another one was for Retro Game Day. It was Blockman 1988. And then one was essentially for the Indie Game Day, and that was Life is Strange. Complete and utter masterpiece, Hollow Knight. I would stream that on a Tuesday for retro. Not that it is truly a retro game, but I also do contemporary games done in the retro style, so like a 2D platformer. So I do that on Tuesday. And I actually own that game. I think at one point we got it for like quote-unquote free. for PlayStation Plus. I say like quote unquote because you pay for PlayStation Plus, so it's technically not free. But I mean, it came with it, so. But let me write that down. Actually, I'm not going to write that down. I'm going to put it in our lineup. Let me bring up the list. I have like multiple lists of games for each day. So like if, like let's say I think a certain game is going to last like 5 weeks to beat, and I beat it in like 3, then I want to be able to go, okay, what am I playing next? And I like to have a list of games on hand in like the actual order that I'm going to be playing them. So I'll add it so I don't forget. And I'm pretty sure I know where I'm going to put it too. Because there it is. And it was called... What was it again? Hollow Knight. Okay. I had another retro game in the list where Hollow Knight is now, but I really wanted to save that specific retro game for Halloween. So it's a bit of a wild card. Save. Okay. It is now on our list. I won't be streaming it anytime too soon, but yeah, it's on the list now. It is on the short list, well, short-ish list of games to play. We're going to be knocking out a lot of the Castlevania games and a lot of the Mega Man games soon, as well as Quake, just the first Quake for now, and the early Doom games. But then after that, or close to after that, it looks like we're going to dive into Hollow Knight. Alright. Legit the best game you've ever played? I'll have to play it then. You'd say HK is an indie game? Whatever list is shorter. Yeah, there are some games I play that could be classified as either. But if I feel it looks more like a retro game, then I typically clump it in with retro games. Like, I don't know, it's a little weird sometimes. Like, what'd I say? There is a role-playing game. No, I'm thinking of something different. Well, no, I can go with that example. There is an indie game called Anoxemia. It's spelled like this. And it has a sort of a sci-fi creepy atmosphere. So I could stream it on Saturdays for Spooky Saturdays. Or I could stream it on Mondays, which I call Monday Marvels, for indie games. It could kind of go either way. But because the game has a bit of a chilling vibe, but it's not necessarily horror, I'm probably going to lean more towards Monday Marvel. So sometimes stuff will happen like that. Like I'll get RPGs, and they'll be really old RPGs, so I could sort of classify them as retro, but because they're role-playing games, I tend to play those on Thursdays for RPG nights. So, yeah, when it comes to Hollow Knight, I've seen gameplay of, I've seen people stream some of it. Not a lot. It does look pretty cool, but I would probably classify that more as a retro, at least for my stream, for the purposes of my streams. So, Tuesdays it shall be. Alright, we have $2,400 left. The innards of the car is done. What are the stats now? 0 to 60 in 2.23 seconds, 229 miles per hour for the top speed, and 555 horsepower. What about cosmetics? What can we do? I think since I'm going to run outlaw missions with this, this will be the only car where I keep tint on the windows. Every other car that I race with, I do no tint at all. But with this one, I think we're going to tint it a little bit. Or we can go all the way. Let's go all the way. There we go. Ooh. I like the body kit. That is nice. How much is that? That's 85. I don't have 8,500. I really do like the body kit a lot, though. I think what I'm going to do is buy the body kit, and then I'll make adjustments to it after that. So I need 8,500, 8,550. You're heading over to the garage? All right. I feel like this game has become sort of like a mini addiction. Like, typically when I'm not streaming and I'm just gaming just to game, I'm either playing this or Borderlands 2. Alright. Where's another mission that we have? Here we go. What's this? Once more, with feeling. Run the route as fast as you can. Finish within the target time to win. 8 grand? That would give me enough money to get the body kit. Let's do it. Though I think after this I want to get back into some more drifting challenges. I think I need to do more, what are they called? Drag race challenges too. I don't think I've done that many. I did enough to get the trophy, but finish within 2 minutes 3 seconds. But I don't think I did that many just in general. Help? What, are you getting chased by police again? Hey, look at the game is crashing me through all kinds of stuff here. I didn't even do anything yet. Oh, sorry. Oh boy. What is that? It looks like a police barricade right there. I didn't even do anything yet. The grass always throws me too. I never anticipate getting told to go race off-road or where there's grass. No. I was slowing down. I was going to just turn around and go back because there are police barricades here. And I'm like, that's my time. It's my opportunity. And I was like, no, we're on a mission. We'll save that for next Sunday. I might lose the challenge now though because I slowed down. Oh boy. Woo. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I was going to do it. I did not think I was going to do it. I slowed down way too much in that race. Nitrous saved me right at the last when I just slammed on nitrous and pulled it off. Hey! There's the game throwing me into a wall again. Ooh. I guess you can't go through that kind of barricade, huh? Aw, very bad connection to the server. The game will be unplayable. That's sad. Can I move you? Oh, you do? Do you move? Nope, it's wedged in there good. I didn't do it, officer. I didn't do it. Oh, they got you. No, they haven't. How did that even happen? Someone was literally driving so fast, they went through the unbreakable barricade. I'm guessing they, like, wiped out. And it showed them going through the barricade, but they actually just wiped out. There they go again. Alright, I'm heading back to the garage. I got my money. I can tune up my car some more. The Lotus. Grandiose, right? I'd say so. Looks like you put on a show the police will not soon forget. Body kit. Track wide body. Ghost Games has taken on the mantle of Need for Speed with a rich 20-year history filled with customization and contemporary car design, taking designs from concept artwork to virtual reality with unrivaled levels of quality. Hit the streets with our parts. Be unique. Nice. Very nice. I like it. I want to keep the red color too. Alright, let's see what else I can tinker with. My pursuits are so big they lag the game. Seems that way. No hood parts. Front bumper. Remove visual customization to unlock. Adjust stance. Okay. Ride height. Track width. No splitter. Just so you know, the Outlaws are known to drive sleepers, so bear that in mind. I don't know what sleepers are. Headlights. Stock. Taped. Ooh, intake. Oh, I own them both. Interesting. Stock or intake? I like them both. I mean, since I already own it, I guess I'll keep that. I like the way the black blends in with everything else. Intake lights. Canards. Oh, I can't equip them because of the body kit. Anything else in the front? Wing mirrors. Stock. I don't like that one. No. That looks too breakable. I'm not a big fan of the stock, but I like it better than the other options. That's not too bad, though. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Sleepers are cars that are made to look unsuspecting, but under the hood they're absolute freaking monsters. Basically, they look like regular stock cars, but my gosh, they will leave you in the dust. You escaped, Pog. Nice, congrats. Alright, what else we got here? Oh, that's right. I'll leave wheels for last. No parts available. Diffuser. It's on stock. Oh, the diffuser. I like the stock one. I prefer that one. Exhaust. It's on stock. I like the race style carbon fiber. It's 210. Take that one. License plate. Background. I always use Rockport. There we go. And frame. What do I want for this one? Is there anything that's red? No red? Aw. Well, is there anything outlawish? Speed Hunters. Need for Speed. I like that one. I excel, then prevail. Fat Lace. Automotive is a collective interest among the Fat Lace family and was inevitably incorporated into our brand, which began in 1999. That sounds a little like something a little cocky and outlaw might have on their car. Text. Just put our name. There we go. I like how you can change the license plate. That's really cool. What else do we have? Rear bumper. No. No taillights. No rear canards. No trunk lids. Spoiler. Oh, wait a second. I almost forgot. Oh, we're out of money again. Yeah, we're out of money. I need to go race. Oh, it is looking sexier. This car may not perform the best, but this is one of the sexiest looking cars in the game, if not the sexiest looking car in the game. Something I don't like though. Hold on. Oh, messed it up. There we go. Alright. Set up another race. You have a sleeper car? You have that excel and prevail in your outlaw car? Yeah. That's what my Lotus is supposed to be, my outlaw car. And the plate just says outlaw, LOL. Oh, there's someone next to you causing trouble. Oh, little GTI. I think Creepy chose that car to race with at the beginning of the game. It's a pretty capable vehicle. Looks nice. Yeah, it looks very unassuming. Let's do... What is you? Okay. We'll try that one. I spawned right into it. You gonna invite real quick? Well, we could do it tonight. Next to neck, alright, fine. Yeah, you were gone pretty quickly. You were already out of sight before I shifted to second gear. Alright. You heading out? Alright, maybe I'll see you tonight. You'll be back later? Gotcha. I'm probably going to call a stream in about another half hour. I need to get some shut-eye before tonight. Take a little nap. But I'll see you again, Snorf. Oh, why'd you target me? Everyone else raced by you. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, boy. Ah! Whoa! Oh, jeez. I don't know what was going on there. Felt like I was skating on ice. There they are. I haven't gotten too far ahead. Maybe I can still win this. Maybe. Oh no. Oh my gosh, that was close. I almost rear-ended the cop. That perfect moment. My first perfect moment in this game ended in a complete wipeout. The picture for the trophy was me crashing. Oh, I did it! I regained first place. Whew, I had my doubts. I had my doubts. I do not take credit for that at all. I give full credit to that to the 1932 Ford. It is an amazing vehicle. All right. Now, what was I doing? Oh, no. I was doing... Oh, that's right. Sound system. Of course, sound system. I have to have a better sound system. Edison Fluidics. Pure 18-karat gold connectors, active thermal protection, and negative feedback distortion reduction deliver mind-blowing efficiency at under 0.03% THD. I don't even know what that means. Integrated directly into the interior panels of the vehicle. Cutting-edge distributed mode loudspeaker technology fits over 135 decibels at a flat 15 to 50,000 hertz into a minuscule 35 pounds. I don't know, maybe it makes the car lighter? Breaker told me that it makes the volume of the radio louder. That could be it. Alright, of course for our outlaw car we need a good radio system. Alright, what else do we need? Spoiler. Let's check our spoilers. Alright, stock. It's pretty tiny, but it's not bad. Ah, Dakota's here! Dakota! For those who don't know, Dakota is a longtime stream viewer. But beyond that, Dakota has not been able to gain access to his main Twitch account. So he had to make a new one. And he's been on that for a while, and now it seems he's got back his original Twitch account. Welcome back, Dakota. Welcome back. Hey, brother, what's up? I did it. I finally did it. Congratulations, Dakota. How did you get it back? Phone calls? Emails? You got your Prime, too. Yes, I see the blue crown next to your name. Prime Gaming. Oh, did you just resubscribe? I see the one just popped up next to it. Oh. Well, thank you for that subscription, Dakota. I do appreciate it. Subscriptions are always appreciated. Never required, but always appreciated. Dakota says, I logged in through my brother's email account, the one that was verified, and I did it through his phone, and then I linked it to my phone. Ah, clever. Well, very good, Dakota. I'm glad you got your account back. And now you get access to all the other benefits that Prime offers you. Though I think you still had access to your Prime account, right? It's just you didn't have access to your Twitch account that was linked to Prime. But welcome back, Dakota. Welcome back. How are you doing? And did you come to a conclusion about any PlayStation Vita games that you're going to pick up? Stock? Ducktail? I don't know. Race style? No. 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 Oh, that's it. For me, it's either this one or this one. I don't know. The way it kind of flips up, I don't know how I feel about that. That doesn't look bad, but it looks so tiny. It looks like a little toy wing on the back. I guess I kind of like that. It kind of fits with the overall red and black theme. Let's go with that one. DuckTales style. DuckTales. Ooh. Doo-doo-doo. Not too bad. Dakota says, which Prime account was glitched out? So I also had to disconnect it and then link it up to a different account. And then I deleted my old Amazon account. Ah. In the server, I sent some pictures of 2 games that my mom got me for early birthday presents. Oh, okay. Let me take a look at that. Oh, you got Borderlands the Handsome Collection and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Very cool. So you have access to the pre-sequel, Borderlands 2, and to the latest Borderlands game. Very neat indeed. Yeah, I totally fell in love with the pre-sequel. I played that for over a year. Borderlands 2, I'm really enjoying. And it seems that people want me to continue it after I beat it. So I will be going through True Vault Hunter mode and into Ultimate Vault Hunter mode. And we're going to try to get all the way through OP10. we'll see how that goes. And Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, I'm looking forward to eventually playing that as well. And you ask a question here, since Wonderland doesn't take place in the Borderlands timeline canonically, as in like affecting the current Borderlands timeline, do you think that you would ever do it for a multiplayer day? Initially, I want to go through Tiny Tina's Wonderlands completely solo, but then after that, we'll see. So I always like to go through the Borderlands games at least once by myself for the challenge, and because I like to set my own pacing through the story. I kind of do the same thing with the other DLCs in the Borderlands games. Like, for instance, the Headhunter DLC packs in Borderlands 2 don't exist in the canonical Borderlands storyline, but I'm still doing those solo for the pacing and the challenge. So, same thing goes with Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. But, I mean, if I beat it, and I feel like playing it again, I could see maybe doing that again in multiplayer. So we'll see. It's going to be a while yet till I reach that game. We still have quite a few things to do. To finish the DLCs in Borderlands 2, then to go through True Vault Hunter mode, then Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, and then in between the installments in the Borderlands franchise, we're going to play through the Legacy of Kain quintology. But once we reach Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, we'll see. First time through, I will be doing it solo. After that, we'll see. Yeah. I'll just have to see how I feel after I get through the game. The same thing kind of happened with Borderlands 2, where I'm like, Borderlands 2, I'm just going to be one and done. And then I had so much fun playing Borderlands 2. It's like, you know, I could kind of see playing this again. And then people say, oh, well, the challenge of playing Melee Krieg, that's just too hard. People can't really play Melee Krieg all the way up through Ultimate Vault Hunter mode and into OP10. That's just not possible. I was like, really? That's not possible? Okay. Well, I'm going to do it then. I don't like being told I can't do something. So, I'll continue playing Borderlands 2 for the challenge because I like the game and because there is doubt as to whether it can actually be done. But I have faith in my man Krieg. But with Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, we'll see. As far as I'm concerned right now, it's going to be a once through and then move on. But who knows? Maybe I'll get to the end of it or close to the end of it and be like, you know what? I've had so much fun playing this. I could see doing it again. And if enough people are interested, we could try to rock multiplayer. So we'll see. I know Brandon has expressed interest in that. You've expressed interest in that. There's, of course, me. That would make 3. So maybe if one more person would be interested, maybe we could get, for a second playthrough, some multiplayer going on. But like I said, for now, I just have to see, I have to experience the game first to see how I feel about it. Dakota says, now that I finally have Borderlands 2, would you ever do another multiplayer, like for the pre-sequel? Probably not. We tried doing Borderlands 2 multiplayer at some point, both on console and on PlayStation Vita. And while that was interesting the first time through, I do like to, as I say, set my own pacing and challenge. And since sort of the gauntlet has already been thrown to try to see if I could tackle Borderlands 2 up through Ultimate Vault Hunter mode and possibly into OP10 with a melee build Krieg, I feel like after I get through at that, after I get through at that, I feel like I'm going to be done with Borderlands 2. So probably not doing a multiplayer Borderlands 2. But maybe a multiplayer Tiny Tina's Wonderlands could happen in the future. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I think I prefer the flip over the tiny little red wing. Okay. Then there's one more visual customization to go. And those are the tires and the rims. Let's do tires first. Regular. You have over 3K channel points. You might redeem one? Sure, go ahead. I'm going to play some Wonderlands, and then I'll pop back in later if that's alright with you. Of course! I said earlier, though, I'm probably going to be ending stream in like another 20 minutes. But we will be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern for Slipstream Sundays, and we'll be doing some more, well, I think I just said it, some more Need for Speed. So we are sticking to our scheduled streams of 8 p.m. Eastern across the board, 7 days a week now. But every once in a while, I do like to just pop in sometime in the afternoons. It's never a scheduled thing. And run some races, or maybe just trophy hunt in either Borderlands 2 or in this game. It's good to have you back, man. It really is. It's good to have you back. It's good for you to have your original account back. I'm glad you got access to it again. Is there a day where you do the story games anymore? I enjoy those. Like the one with the art heist. Oh, you're talking about the full motion video games. Yeah, we used to do those for Sundays. We call those Sunday cinemas. Unfortunately, I had to stop doing those because we literally ran out. We went through every single full motion video game that's out for console. At least that was back then. Now, one more has come out on console since then. That is Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus. I will be picking that up. And from now on, we're probably going to be screening those on Mondays for Monday Marvels. Because most of those are kind of like indie games, and I haven't seen one yet that's part of a series. Well, actually, that's not true, I have. But typically, those aren't part of a series. And so we're probably going to just make room for those in Monday Marvels from now on. So yes, we will be continuing those in the future. I love full motion video games, and that's not going to stop. We're just not going to have a dedicated night for them anymore. Just because, if I screen that one today, let's say tonight, then I couldn't screen another one because there's literally none out for consoles. We would have done them all again. And then I would have had to wait weeks to months, perhaps, for the next full motion video game to come out. And that's why I had to switch genres to something else on Sundays. But we are going to be doing this probably more often once I get my gaming PC. And that should be in the next couple of months. And there's quite a few more of those kinds of games on PC than there are on console. So like I said, once I get that, we'll start screening those, and yeah, we'll get that more taken care of. Oh, and one more thing before I go. The horror games. There's a PC called No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. I saw it, and it's like a 2-hour game, and I want you to look it up because it looks like something you would dig. No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. Let me write that down. And then after stream, I'll look into it. So, No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. All right. Oh, I was holding him to the PC camera. There it is. No One Lives Under the Lighthouse. I'll check it out after stream. Always looking for more recommendations. Someone came in here earlier, Snorf, and he recommended a game for retro game streams. We've actually had more recommendations for retro games than we have had for anything else, which is interesting. I thought before I started all of my stream days that the retro day would be like the slowest one. And it's actually one of the busiest. It's actually one of the most highly tracked. People love retro games, which is really cool. But yeah, I will definitely check that out. Let's see here. Regular. Tokyo 10. Speed Hunter sounds good. I like the Need for Speed printed on the wheel. Typically, I don't like that, but I like that here. I want that one. Oh, it's only 30 bucks. Nice. Need for Speed regular. Now wait, is that... That's only for the front wheels. I have to do it for the back wheels too. That's kind of annoying. They should give you the option where they're like, do you want to do it for all the... Oh, there's another Need for Speed. Like, do you want to do it for all the tires, or you just want to do it for some of the tires? Oh, wait, there's Need for Speed... Oh, no, I don't like the stretch ones. I want the tires to pop. There we go. Need for Speed regular. It's weird that the tires are priced differently. The ones in the front cost 30, the ones in the rear cost 20. That's weird. Alright. What else do we got here? Rims. Let's take a look at the... Wait. What is that? Change size. I can't change size. Okay, just checking. Alright, what do we got? Stock. I like that one. I think I want the theme of this car just to be red and black. Now, I know I can change the color of the rim, probably to black or to red, but I'm not going to do that. I think I want the rim to be black. I'm probably just going to go with a black rim, like a default black rim. Like, I like that one. That's actually black and red. That looks pretty close to perfect. But I want to see what else is there, what else is available. I'd kind of like to keep the Lotus emblem on the rim if I can. I mean, I guess I could do that. I could just keep the base and just change the colors, but nah. Kind of like that one too for this car. No. That one's not bad either. It's a lot of rims. Yeah, I want those rims I saw a while back. There we go. Vornsteiner VSM 312. Over $500 just for rims. Vornsteiner is fully committed to the quality and technology of our products and to the satisfaction and loyalty of our customers and dealers. Let me guess. I have to do the same thing for the rear tires too? Yes, I do. Who puts different rims on their front and rear tires? Do people do that? Is that a thing? Like, I could understand doing that because you don't have the money to, like, put the same rims on all your tires. Like, that I fully understand. But, I mean, if you have the money to put all the same rims on all 4 tires, especially if it's in a video game setting, then, well, like, why would you not do that? I don't know. I'm a fan of symmetry. Alright. Looking good, looking good. We got the tires, we got the rims, we have calipers and brake discs to go. Let's check the calipers. Now, I don't really know which caliper is better. It might not, one might not even be better than the other one, really. But I'm going to just, I kind of like the black, though. That looks pretty cool. But I am kind of tempted to keep the red. Hold on. Let me check the brake discs. Okay, so the brake disc color doesn't change. Brembo extra large calipers type 2. I kind of like leaving the calipers type 1 on the back, the larger calipers in the back, the smaller ones in the front. Brake discs. I like the groove look. I'm not going to paint the wheels, I'm going to leave them that color. Or, I mean, I'm not going to paint the rims, I'm going to leave them that color. Alright, let's get into tuning. Changing tire pressure is a way to fine-tune the grip relationships between front and rear. A looser back end will make initiating a drift easier. A faster steer response enables more reactive, twitchier steering suited to drift. A slower steer response is steadier and more controlled. Steer range. Narrow. Braking assist off, drift stability assist off, launch control stays off, differential, lock differential mean the left and right wheels consistently spin at the same rate. This results in more wheel spin and therefore encourages drifting. A lock differential encourages drifting. Downforce. Downforce. Oh, I have... This is the very first car I have downforce on. I never had, what is it called? Spoilers on any of the other cars. Downforce enhances traction at high speeds, encouraging stability when cornering. This is going to be a new learning experience here. Brake strength. Strong brakes lock the wheels earlier, producing slip, which can encourage drifting. Brake bias. Adjust the brake bias, which transfers when braking. When this is moved towards the front, it can destabilize the car more easily, transitioning into a drift. Tire traction more. Handbrake strength. Strong. Spring stiffness. Stiff. Patrick Swayze bars. Stiff. Nitrous. Power. Confirm. Alright. We've done it. We have finished. I might tune it a bit more next Sunday, but we have, for the most part, finished our outlaw car. That is a very sexy car. Very sexy indeed. I think I shall nickname thee Sin, as this car is made to be an outlaw car. Ah, that is such a sexy car. Okay. And we had enough money to do everything. This is awesome. So next Sunday, this becomes our main car. And it's probably going to stay our main car until we can use it to complete the outlaw challenges. Alright, back to our 1932 Ford. This is still the car for the day, and really the car for the week. At least it has been anyway. What time is it now? We have 1 minute left. One moment. Okay. I did say we would end at 2. But you know what? Let's run a couple more races. And then we will be back tonight for Slipstream Sundays and multiplayer races the entire time. We might have Creepy joining us tonight. We might have... Actually, I'm pretty sure we're going to have Legendary joining us tonight. Sorry, Zico. We might have Snorf joining us tonight. I don't know how many people you can have join you in this game and race at one time. Might be up to 8. But we will definitely get some races in. I like to see it grow. let's not just drive around. Let's actually try to do a race. Let's see here. Oh, there's one. Speed tunnel, hard. After staging, proper shifting and judicious use of nitro is the key to win the drag race events. Let's give it a shot. This is a hot rod after all, so it should be pretty good at drag racing. Though I'm not very good at drag racing, and of all the race types that you can engage in, drag racing is probably the one I'm the worst at. And I think that's because, to some degree, I'm still trying to like figure out the how to get the perfect like rev or whatever. But it's also it's also because I always forget this. Typically when I drive a car, I drive automatic. I don't drive manual. And so I typically forget to shift gears. They already won the race. They're already gone. And I always forget to shift gears. Alright, let's try this again. I even forget how to shift gears because I'm not used to it. I think I'll try it one more time and then move on to a different race challenge. I think he's got me. Yep. Ah, well, maybe I'll wait till I get the Beck customs to try these races. Just completely vanished. It's a ghost card. Alright, what else do we got here? What else can we do? Oh, here's something. Business or pleasure? Race to the finish line in a point-to-point sprint race. First across the finish line wins. I think I did this for one of the story mode missions. I think it might have been an Amy mission. I remember this. This is the Magnus race. Oh my gosh, that's so horrible. I'm just gonna restart. What the heck, man? What is going on? I think I know what's going on. Might just be me getting tired. We'll see. I think I'm just braking too heavily. That's what it is. I thought the road was going to turn the other way. I need to pay more attention to the racing line and not just to the curve of the road. Oh, jeez, that was horrible. Oh boy, my repair bill's gonna be hefty. Oh no. Bam! What a way to go out, huh? What a way to win the race. New personal best time, too. Which means I actually did a better job in this car than I did in my 1971 Nissan Fairlady, which is the car that I used to beat Magnus Walker. Look at that, we beat them all. We beat Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and we did it all in a 1932 Ford. Beautiful classic car. Ah. Great fun, great fun. Alright, let's head back to the garage. Alright, should we keep going? I kind of like have to stop, eventually get to try to get some sleep, but at the same time it's like I don't want to stop racing. I'm having so much fun. This game is so addictive. Alright, one more race, and then we'll call it. Yeah. Just one more. I did say that we would try to get in a drift racing challenge, so we'll do one of those. Oh, also, happy May 1st, everyone. It is a new month. No! I did it! I made it! I almost ran into that person. Steve-O's junk. Okay, get out of people's way here. Let's find a drift challenge. Let's do this one. We go on 3, medium, drive the route and drift at high speed and at extreme angles to score big, beat the target score to win. I know we already accomplished it because of the check mark, but it was the closest drift race challenge that I could see. So, we'll just do that one. Alright, let's go more than 20,000. Okay. Go on 3. 3! Oops. Sorry. Pardon me. And we did it. New personal best, too. I could just keep going, but no. We gotta stop. We gotta stop to get some rest. So we can be back tonight in about 6 hours to do this again. Okay. Kirby says, I still need to drive the tofu machine until I can upgrade the tea bucket. Alright. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've just been driving around the 32 to upgrade the Lotus. And it has been successful. I'm so happy that the Lotus is actually done now. It's actually finished. So next Sunday, I'm probably going to do, well, we'll see. We will see. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing any races in the afternoon on Sunday. But definitely at night for Slipstream Sundays we'll be here. And yeah, we'll be getting used to the Lotus. So I am excited. I am very excited. And we'll see. I might stream a little bit earlier than that. See if we can start getting in some of the Outlaw races. But if not, we'll just keep racing with the Lotus until we beat all of the Outlaw challenges eventually. So, oh, it is such a sexy car. I'm so looking forward to it next week. But as I said, today is going to be the day of the 32 Ford. And it is a lot of fun. But alright, thank you everyone for coming out to join me. This has been a lot of fun. If you are into racing games, if you want to run races with me, you are more than welcome to every Sunday. At 8 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time for my Slipstream. Did you catch the end? You did catch the end, yes. For my Slipstream Sunday racing streams. For now, and probably for about the next 2 months, we're going to be on this game, the 2015 reboot of Need for Speed. And it is an excellent, excellent game. So if you have a PS4, this is the PS4 version. And PlayStation Now, so you can play with other people online. Feel free to jump in, and we'll run some races together. So yeah, the next time we'll be racing will be just a few hours, just like 6 hours, more like 5.5. So I'm gonna try and get a little bit of sleep, and I'll see you then. Kirby says I had to go get groceries. Gotcha. Yeah, we're just ending, Creepy. Let's see who else is streaming. Okay. I have someone fun here. We are going to raid Nintendo Fangirl. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. And right now she's going to be streaming Nintendo Switch Sports. So, it looks like she's just starting. So, is she blue? Oh my goodness, she is... Oh, that's the lighting. I'm like, did she paint herself Oompa Loompa blue? Maybe she did, I don't know. But anyway, let me take this off. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you for keeping me company in chat. Thank you to the lurkers. I do appreciate your viewership, and perhaps I will see you, or you will see me, and perhaps race with me again sometime soon. If you have another racing game that you want to race in besides Need for Speed, we are going to be cycling in new racing games every once in a while. Like I said, we're only going to be doing this Need for Speed game for about the next 2 months, and then we're going to start cycling in other racing games every so often. And not just PlayStation 4 games, we will also be doing online multiplayer with PC games as well. No Xbox games because I do need Xbox Gold for that, and I don't have that. But, yeah, so perhaps I will see you all in the next few hours for more Need for Speed. The next time I'll be streaming after today will be tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern for Monday Marvels. We'll be screening a game called Educational Games for Kids. It'll be a one-shot, so perhaps I might see you then. Or perhaps I'll see you in the next few moments in the stream of Nintendo Fangirl for some Nintendo Switch Sports. Have a good day, everyone. I'll see you again soon.